Hello, everyone. Today, I'm proud to introduce a trusted expert in property finance, Jason McNamara from Jota Finance. Jason's based out of Melbourne. He is a seasoned mortgage broker who specialises in home loans and investment property finance. He's guided both first home buyers and experienced investors through the lending landscape with confidence. Known for his professionalism and genuine support, Jason helps his clients understand their borrowing power, sharpen their financial strategy, and take decisive steps toward building wealth through property. Welcome, Jason.
Thank you very much, Adam. Lovely to be here and part of the Fireside community.
Excellent. So tell us about Jota Finance. What do you do there?
Good question. So we are a mortgage broker, but we're a mortgage broker with a bit of a twist. We're not just someone to go, okay, great, there's your finance. We want to use finance to help set up your future, and that involves strategic lending. It's not as simple of just saying, great, went to my bank, got a home loan, or wanted to buy an investment property, because unfortunately, the way the rules are set, if you try and do the right things, you're going to get limited very quickly to maybe one property, and you'll sit there saying, oh, how could we make more property? And the key is structure. When you talk to a good mortgage broker, the number one term that you'll continually hear is you need to structure your finance the right way to be able to keep growing your portfolio. And that's hopefully where we jump in, put clients, no matter what stage of the journey they're at, whether it's their first home or their third home, on the right path to be able to keep saying yes when the banks sometimes might say no to you.
Interesting. We haven't discussed this before, that strategic element. So how long have you been doing the mortgage broking thing?
17 years. Well, Jota Finance has actually only been around since last year. We previously had 17 years working at Commonwealth Bank, and that's where we got my teeth into finance and learn all the tricks and tips that go out there. And in 17 years of being a mobile banking executive at Commonwealth Bank, I've learned all the tips and tricks. I've seen every type of finance that's out there. And we branched out mostly to help investor clients because we're sick of seeing no. And the banks say no, not because you can't afford it. It's because the deal's presented to the banks in the wrong way. And a lot of the business owners listening to this, they will find it all the time. The banks say no to having a look at their tax returns, but their finances are just presented in a different way, and they need to be strategically placed with the right lender to get a yes.
Interesting. And look, that's how we met, when we had two members of the group who were struggling, and they're doing well financially, so that in reality it was going through, but just some of the way things were structured, it was complex. And so the banks just turfed it, and you were able to help. So
absolutely. It's a matter of
case in point.
And there's no extra income. We haven't made you work harder, put more money on the books. A lot of the time, it's just how we wrap and present the deal to the bank. It's not that you're not earning enough money. It's just that it's not presented in the way that the bank wants it to see sometimes. And that's where a good broker, a good accountant can work together to take your finances and present it in a better way that the banks are going to say yes more often.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Excellent. Have you got some other examples of difficult scenarios that you've been able to assist with?
Yeah, definitely. So obviously there's difficult scenarios. And I think just to loop back, the main sort of client that we do help a little bit is we help the average client who, husband and wife, and they might be on 100,000. So we're talking average sort of incomes. We're not talking, you don't have to be earning $1 million to grow a multi-property portfolio if you do it correctly. So a good example would be that a lot of clients come to us and they might be sort of saying, we're sort of trying to pay extra on our home loan. We think we're doing the right thing. We're trying to smash it down, put $1,000 a week extra on our home loan. And so we like to sit down with the client and say, okay, well, why are you doing that? And most often the answer is, we want to pay off our property, and then in 10 years' time, that'll be paid off and we'll look to start investing. And we sit down with clients and we sort of just say, hey, well, if we could redirect that extra $1,000 you're paying to pay off your mortgage, change your mindset. If you put that towards buying investment properties and you let the market grow its thing, you might be able to buy 3 investment properties that over 10 years, that same period, you might have made $1 million in capital gains. You can take that, you can pay off your home, and you'll still have maybe $500,000 to invest and keep going. So it's about redirecting how clients choose to think about finance.
And I guess that's especially true for self-employed clients.
Absolutely. And I'm sure many self-employed clients who might watch this will know they've gone into their local NAB, they've gone to Westpac and CBA, and the answer was, oh, we can't help you. There's not enough income on the tax returns. Even though you know that your business is going well, you know that you're making money and that you're doing really well, it's about how we present it. And so in a lot of those cases for self-employed clients, it's a matter of just finding the right lender that understands self-employed clients to get a yes, with showing no extra money, the money you've already got there. There's banks out there that might verify your income off your BAS statements rather than looking at your end of year tax returns. And just a little tweak like that might have the bank saying yes instead of where Westpac said no.
Interesting. Jason, so you're based in Melbourne, right?
We are based in Melbourne. We look after clients all over Australia. So, I mean, I'm just thinking off the top of my head. Last week, I was in Perth actually meeting a couple of clients over there. So we even went to visit them. Their needs were quite complex, and we had to really sit down and go through something. So that's obviously not all the time we'll be flying out to visit someone, but naturally there was some complexities to their finance. We needed to workshop with their accountant and their buyer's agent to get them in the door with a few things. But we have clients all over Australia. We do Teams meetings. So all of our meetings are by video anyway. Even clients that are in Melbourne, most of them happen on Teams meetings anyway.
Sure. Yeah.
So no matter
it's the way of the modern world now.
On the way.
Yeah. Since COVID, it's commonplace now to do things that way. So that's brilliant. Well, thanks so much, Jason, and thanks for all your help with the members of Fireside so far in last year, and we really look forward to seeing what you can do to help the lads this year. Where's the best place for them to reach out to you? I mean, obviously, this will be on the Fireside site, so you can contact through the Fireside site, but where else can they reach out?
Well, yeah, obviously Fireside site's fantastic, but if you do reach out to us on LinkedIn or jump on our website, I'll drop my email in here as well. However you do reach out to us, if you're not dropping us through the community, just if you're sending us an email, let us know that you've found us through the Fireside community. So we'll really make sure we hold your hand and help you through this journey, because the Fireside community, it means a lot to us, and we love working with those business owners.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Jason. Really appreciate your time, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you very much. Thanks, Adam.